Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel.
We are the Young YUW women from Africa to Kun, South Africa.
Every week, we'll be discussing issues that affect young women in our communities.
Issues such as decent work, unpaid care work, and sexual reproductive health and rights.
This is where we aspire
to inspire and never expire. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button below.
Like, share,
leave a comment, and stay tuned.
Greetings are the most important fundamentals of our lives. If I was in Zimbabwe, I'd say Maserasei, Muno Farahere. But since I'm in South Africa, I'll say Sanbonani. My name is Gugulethu Zwane and I'm with my co-presenter. I will give her a chance to introduce herself.
Thank you, Gugulethu, for the platform. Women have talent and intelligence, but due to social constraints and prejudice, it is still a long distance away from the goal of gender equality. My name is YUW, one of the Young YUW women in South Africa. Women empowerment is one of the things I value most in the world. Today, we as Young YUW women in South Africa want to deliver enough content to all viewers at home on how to tackle issues deteriorating empowerment. Today's topic is decent work. Most of you at home are probably questioning yourselves, what is decent work?
Decent work is employment that respects the fundamental rights of the human person as well as the rights of workers in terms of safety, working conditions, and remuneration. Under decent work, we have three subtopics which are
economic injustice, number of women in high positions versus men, and our gender roles portrayed in workplaces.
Now, let us take a look at what the Young YUW women of South Africa have prepared for you today.
Hey guys, on my way here, I heard people talking about economic injustice, but I don't have a clue of what it is.
Oh wow, economic injustice. Economic injustice is the unequal distribution of income between different groups in the society. It is a concern in almost all countries all over the world, and often people get trapped into poverty with little chances to climb the social ladder. All over the world, men tend to earn more than women. Do you know that? Calm down, guys. Okay. Being born into poverty doesn't automatically mean you stay poor. Although I don't know the causes of economic injustice. Do you?
Oh, I know that. I know the causes of economic injustice. So, the causes of economic injustice, the first one is an unequal pay. According to the Women Policy Research, women often earn less income compared to what men earn, and this causes economic injustice. Then the second one was sexual harassment, which is an obstacle that women face in many workforces, which causes economic injustice. Then we come to racism. So unfortunately, race seems to play a major role in how women should be treated in workforces, and then we come to women are often promoted less than men in workforces. So despite being more educated than men and constituting half of the workforce, women are less promoted in workforces. And we come to the fear of asking to be paid what they're worth in workforces. Often women struggle to ask for a higher pay in a job. The fear of discussing money is a separate issue that affects women significantly than men. So those were the causes of economic injustice. Yeah.
And guys, have you noticed that the gender pay gap is also one of the problems that need attention here in South Africa?
Not exactly.
What is gender pay gap?
Well, the gender pay gap is a metric that tells us the difference in pay between men and women. It is a measure of inequality and captures a concept that is broader than the concept of equal pay for equal work. Differences in pay between men and women capture differences along many dimensions, including worker education, experience, and occupation.
Okay guys, I saw this chart and I noticed the curve between women and men in a workplace. And guess what?
What?
It shows that women all over the world are underrepresented in high-profile jobs, which tend to be better paid. As it turns out, women are at the same time overrepresented in low-paying jobs, and also that men are more likely to own land and control productive assets.
Okay. So, is there any solutions to this?
Definitely, girls, there are many solutions that can eradicate or rather stop economic injustice. The first one is that women need to start believing in themselves, uplift themselves by availing themselves in the scarce skills where they're not seen. The second one is that we could campaign against sexist, prejudiced, and biased companies and enforce them to shut down. The other one is that the society needs to start evolving in the fourth industrial revolution, whereby everyone is equal. The most important one is to practice, promote, and influence equality amongst individuals regardless of gender. Lastly, what I want to say is we have to work together in order to flatten the curve of economic injustice.
Which means, girls, you won't be intimidated by men.
Yes.
From 1994, all rights to work were stated in the country. Statistics show that after democracy, women carried on doing jobs based on their gender roles from society. For example, domestic work and babysitters. Till year 2000, when the third industrialization took place, the technology that came with industrialization improved the workplace by providing women with the same education platform as men. As year 2006 arrived, the concept of men having decent work changed. Statistics changed as the 21st century hit. More women are found in workplaces owning well-deserved positions according to their knowledge and abilities.
Statistics show that less women pursue tertiary qualification in STEM, and this has a negative impact on their careers.
Right. In today's workforce, women make it up to 46% of the entry-level group, but only a handful make it up to the C-suite. Under manager, we have 28% of workforce, 37% women, 63% men. Under entry level, we got 53% of workforce, 46% women, 54% men. Under VP, 5% workforce, 29% women, 71% men. Under SVP, we got 2% of workforce, 24% women, 76% men. C-suite, 1% of workforce, refers to the executive level managers within a company, CEOs, CFOs, COO, CIO. 19% women, 81% men. And the senior manager or director, 12% of workforce, 33% women, 67% men.
Women deserve to be given a fair chance Men are always superior. A gender-defined experience and worth. Fair to men, fair to women.
Men and women have had trouble communicating effectively since the beginning of time. In fact, the differences between these two genders has been the topic of many books and the subject of many other things. It is an exhaustive subject that one may never fully comprehend because women are mostly in serving positions while men are mostly in leading positions. According to Harvard Independent, a woman earns 80 cents of every dollar her male peer earns.
So these are facts about our gender roles portrayed in a workplace. It's true, we are equal in every way of work. Males favor dictatorship because women are portrayed weakly. Even in the same workspaces, males are favored to do more jobs. So in this case, I mean, we are now equal, but we haven't get to this equal balance of equality between men and women. Some companies still favor males over females. So there's still this small amount of discrimination against us. So the question we as women tend to ask ourselves is that why is there still this small amount of discrimination? Because we don't understand. Men and women are in the same workspace and with the same reasons, like to advance their careers and earn a living. But how they choose to do so depends on many factors, like behavior, education, culture, and goals.
I say to women are branded as trouble. I think it's because she knows her worth. Woman who doesn't know her worth will settle for less than she deserves and finds herself trapped. Women without boundaries will soon be women without respect. Remember, you set the standard of how you should be treated. It's not cockiness, it's not pride, it's value. Just because someone desires you doesn't mean they value you. We as women, our quest is not to be perfect. We are worth just the way we are.
Help me become the next female president.
Help me become the next richest woman in the world.
Help me become the neuroscientist.
We believe in putting women first on the map.